Alright, the stream has started. Okay. So about a week ago I streamed this. And then I didn't stream it again because my internet was shit. And then in between there and now I have completely done everything in the game. So we're gonna stream this again, but on New Game Plus. I'll chill here for a little bit, just so... Also, we might swap to something else depending on if anyone else wants to play something. We are going into New Game Plus, completely overpowered. Everyone is almost max level, and I have so many Luminous. Including a spare almost 230 Lumina points that I can put into people, so we should be solid. Pretty much New Game Plus offer us higher level weapons, I believe. No, higher level Pictos, and the enemies do get stronger. Did you guys want to hear me in the party, or do you want me to, like, mute myself when I talk? Okay. At some points, I did build... You know what? We'll leave that for later. You won't try to spoil anything. Okay. I'm gonna give it a solid minute or so, and then we'll go to start new game. So, I've done everything in the game pretty much, I think so. There might be some minor things that I missed, but I have everything that really matters. And I've done every boss fight except killing the good Nevrons, which doesn't really net you anything, so I'm not too worried about it. I have all the achievements. So the goal, pretty much, this game has 2 endings. I'm gonna get the other ending that I didn't get. There's an item that you can only get if you kill one of the Nevrons, instead of sparing it. it wants to die. So if you do that, you get a Picto, and it's the only way to get that Picto, so we're going to do that when we get the chance. Other than that, the goal is to maybe see if there's some other story options that I didn't do. Maybe get some upgraded Pictos. We're going to see how tough New Game Plus is. I did do all this on, what is it, Expedition difficulty, which is probably default. And then if it's still too easy, I might swap it to the harder difficulty, because we're probably a bit overpowered. Okay, before we go, I do want to state that I believe the only quest item people don't know is usable or not is the wooden stick, so I kind of want to look into that at some point some more, but all these other quest items pretty much just stay in your inventory. Now that I think about it, we never really read Gustav's journal with his apprentices ever. We just hand it to them and they drop it. Yeah, but like in either ending, I guess the yeah, whatever. Well, and in the yeah, I was about to say, like, either way, like, the journal's just not needed. But yeah. Okay. We're gonna start new again. I have dreams about this game. Yeah. Yeah. Every time I get up, I look at this game and I'm like, there has to be something else I haven't done yet. Okay, so it does reset quest items, that makes sense. So that's the only thing we're going to be losing here, other than relationship levels, which is fine. But yeah, as I just said to Josh, this is probably one of my favorite games I've ever played. I definitely like the mechanics of turn-based, along with, like, Dark Souls, parry and dodge and shit.
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit painters directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, I'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. So,
Yeah.
you still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just... I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamage?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
I muted them just so we can get that cutscene. Alright. Just for some context, we're still gonna get... I'm just gonna state it now. So at some point in this world, there was a fracture that started a countdown on that obelisk out there that started at 100. And anyone who reaches that age gets gomaged, which is sort of Thanos snapped into some roses. So yeah, every year that goes down, and every year they send out an expedition team towards that obelisk to try to solve that problem. So it's been long enough that it's gotten down to, about to be 33. And right now, the context given, his not-so-girlfriend, but person he still loves, Sophie, is about to be gomaged, along with other people that are turning 33. So the beginning of the game takes place with that, where Gustav, which is this man right here, he's going to... Oh, my party's just here right now? That's weird. So that over there, that's Mael, also... who's also this one right here. Normally you're not able to open your inventory or anything like that. Normally you don't even have another party member with you, so right now it's kind of weird that we're seeing them too, along with that Mael right there. Also, I want to state that this game is sort of like a miracle game, where it was basically just a dude asking on Reddit and SoundCloud and stuff like that for people to help him make a game, and it ended up being over time like 20 to 30 people that made this game, and then once they really got it put together, they hired some professional voice actors for these main characters. This game has gotten so good, in fact, so highly rated, that they are doing their own movie, or maybe it's something related to that, so that's going to be amazing, because the storyline for this game is rough. Like, it's extremely good, but it's, like, emotionally rough. But I do find it to be really good. The character building is really good, the personalities they give the characters are really good. Is there anything else I need to stay? I think we're pretty much good for now. So we're pretty much starting off with Gustav at the start of the game. Mael is basically Gustav's and Sophie's, like, adopted child, pretty much.
Alright, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
So yeah, at this point, Gustav hasn't really been talking to Sophie just because, they've been doing their own thing. And the people, like, at this point in the game, since everyone gets snapped before they get past age 34, everyone who's roughly around that age is considered old because, you know, everyone who's alive right now has only experienced this life.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
Can I switch? Oh, I can. Wonder how that's gonna work. I'll stick it in for a little bit. There are normally a few items along the way, but I believe it's like 2
Come on,
colors of
Gustav,
luminous
speed up a
in...
bit. Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
My head.
You can't come back to this area towards the end of the game. It's from down there. At the foot of that statue, this Lady Lene, she should be playing a guitar.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine.
I believe it is stated at some point as well that these petals, apparently they never decay. So this village is just full of rose petals.
What?
You look tense.
Yeah,
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
Alright, you're on.
Yes!
Alright, we're about to see... Here, how's the sound right now? I mean, it says I'm peaking. Maybe I'm a little bit too loud. Here, let me see how loud this is. Test, test, test. Okay, that should be fine. Actually, I want to see what happens. Sometimes I'm peaking. I don't want to be too loud. Yeah. Test, test. Right now I'm using my headset mic. Let's lower that to this amount. how much that does. Test, test. I also have a noise gate going on right now, so I think it's okay. I definitely want the music to be decently high, because the music in this game is amazing. Alright, we're about to see how overpowered I am right now. This is New Game Plus, and this is a tutorial, so it should at least be, I would assume, 10-20% harder to do. 10 to 20, maybe less than that. So we're about to do a free shot and see how much damage this does. Okay. So it's about 80,000. So about what was that, 100,000 health?
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right. Now, let's go find Sophie.
Okay.
I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
So Gustav here, he's an engineer. He has created a lot of Lumina objects, which are sort of like the magic in this game, like his arm. A converter, which I didn't really put together at the beginning of the game when I played it. His converter allows him to use these colors of Lumina to power themselves up. And like I said earlier, they adopted Mael. And as an orphan, she's been adopted by a lot of people through the Gamages. So.
Oh, the plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate the Gamage is still a mystery to me, but oh well.
I'm just trying to get a look around, because you're not able to come back to this version of the city once you leave it, so I'm just trying to get a good
The red and white
glimpse.
tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to see something? It's a bit late, isn't it? Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Thanks.
I wonder if... we're about to find out. Sophie does get added to the party here for a little bit, and you're able to be her, so I wonder who she replaces in the party temporarily.
The last few days meant everything.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
You know,
I
I'm
miss you.
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't
you
need
too.
Okay.
You go.
You.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting to change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you. Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
Alright, in this area, I took my time last time, but we're gonna go ahead and take my time again. I'm able to be everybody right now, so that means I have 6 people. Okay, but it looks like right now my active party are these two, because they're the ones that keep popping up. Okay, I can interact with all these trash cans, they don't do anything. Okay, I can't go back up. For the most part, this all carries over to the area.
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
Has everybody already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbor. Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbor. See you.
See you.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly. You will be.
Even the sewer grate has a tip tower. So before the fracture, this stuff right here wasn't here, I believe. And all this floating stuff and all this magic is due to Chroma, the magic of the world. So, Chroma's a big deal. I'm trying to give context without spoiling things.
Oh, Sophie.
Marie,
Your flowers? I didn't know about. I thought you were younger. And yet you didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now. And it destroyed my relationship with the person I love the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry. See you at the harbour.
Good luck, Mary.
That's the same tone. Every person normally has their own music, but I guess it's roughly the same tone for a few of them. Which makes sense, because you don't often, this is the only time you get to play that piano as Sophie. Can I still interact with this? I can.
We can use that.
See, that means everyone here is either 33 or younger. Well, the oldest is about to be 33, so they're all 32 currently. Sounds like that chroma respawned. We're about to see how much it is. Yeah, I mean, it's more than I'm assuming was there in normal game mode.
The scintillating Sophie. You're as gorgeous as always.
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. See, preparing the headline for tomorrow. And who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
So, what will the article be about?
Actually,
You don't know.
oh well.
You really are lazy.
Help me again, Sophie, please. Boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline. Cyril really needs to take his job seriously.
Oh, come on. I really need your help.
Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey.
Headline about the expedition. That's bold. Nobody really cares about them anymore after their constant failures. But that would make a wonderful underdog story. Okay, now I'm inspired. You really are a divine being, Sophie.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never. Thank you for all these times.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
This is unique, I didn't notice this before. I wonder if this is supposed to represent someone who passed away. SK.
Hey, you! You seem like a woman with exquisite taste. I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier. This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care. How could I make it better?
I did that last time, so I'll see what this is.
Maybe sculpt something more menacing, like an Evron.
I see. Something that induces fear to attract attention. Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But I will.
I wonder if the statue is here and if it changes the next time I appear in this area. I didn't really notice.
My gestural costume is the best! Hey, madame, do you think the gestrals really exist?
Of course they do.
Well, I think too. The others love, but I know they're real. One day, I will meet one, even if it means joining an expedition. I'll raise a gestral army and we'll crush the paintress. And me and my little brother will live with the gestrals, and they'll be our new family. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to fight. And that's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother.
That's... yeah. You would make a great Gestral.
Thanks. I'll raise...
Okay, yeah. I can't show them what a gestural looks like.
Oh, Sophie. What a...
Thank you, Richard.
I could recognize it from miles away. It's good you're here, Sophie.
Anything for my beloved sewing teacher?
We are of the same cohort. And my son and I had a fight last night. He said he wants to join the expedition. I didn't want that for him. I used to think it was a bad choice. I know I made a mistake. I tried to impose my views on him when he is much braver than I will ever be. So I sewed a special uniform for him. Could you bring it to him?
Of course.
He won't join the Gamage ceremony, but he will be at the Expedition Festival tonight. Oh,
Don't worry.
Gustav, are you back together?
For this moment. Maybe.
I'm glad. He's a good person.
Yes. He is.
Thanks to both of you.
See you.
A lot of red. Makes sense, though. Is this lady important? I remember her not being, so... Just trying to get a look at some of these expedition people. None of those conversations right there are that important, so I'm just gonna move on.
Not everyone attends the Living Wake or goes to the harbour for the Gamage. Some prefer more intimate goodbyes.
Okay, it's forced to be her saying that. The perfectly normal trash can's the only unique one, so that should be coming up at some point. Thought it was that one, but maybe it's further down.
Hi, Gustav. You're back. Oh, did you want to pick out a different flower?
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland.
Cats are not exactly rose petals, they're garland petals.
Good luck.
Thanks. But
I'm just looking at the people, trying to see the any unique models.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple.
if you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
That's just a drunk dude who's upset about everyone dying. Here's the perfectly normal trash can.
Psst. Hey, you. You've been here for quite a while now. Can you leave? I don't want to draw attention to myself. I turned 33 today, can you believe my luck? Why would my parents choose the worst time? But I have a strategy. If I hide myself here, the paintress won't think of gommaging me. I've been hiding for 6 months now. So leave and don't tell anyone I'm here. Ow! What's that? It's hurting my arse. Maybe you can use it.
Okay, so Karma Catalysts are still a thing in New Game Plus.
This lady truly is exquisite.
In love?
Not quite. I am only in love with her art. My inspiration has been quite lacking recently. Nobody buys paintings anymore.
Your canvas seems quite empty.
I need inspiration.
We broke up.
That is of no consequence in the matters of love.
I am skipping some dialogue sometimes,
But
but
it is this passion I so fiercely desire in my painting.
at the bottom of the screen, if you really care about the dialogue, you can read it.
I know. How about showing me a dance? I am also the official painter of the opera. Will you help me? If you inspire me, you may become the main painting of Lumiere's opera.
I really wonder... So on my first playthrough of this, I did do this. And later on in the Opera House, their painting is on the ceiling. I wonder what happens if I don't get them painted, if it's just not there.
Fantastic. You may start. Here, gorgeous lady, take this paintbrush and
Okay, I guess.
Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves.
I wanna see if I can just parry all these.
Come on, don't counter your loved one. This is not a duel to the death. That was splendid. One more time. Sublime. One last time.
Oh, she's using a giant paintbrush. I didn't realize that. Interesting.
That was splendid. Splendid. I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
Yeah.
It's nice to know something of us will remain in the world after today. Thank you.
It is I who should thank you. It was a moving dance. I will propose it for the new opera painting we have to do this year.
I feel it wasn't that impressive, but
Love will always be impressive. Also, take this as a gesture of appreciation.
Okay, gives a Rico, that's not bad.
Oh, what?
I don't necessarily need them, but it's not bad. in New Game Plus, I really wanted there to be some sort of self-realization, but it makes sense that there's not. It's one of my favorite things. I mean, Borderlands the pre-sequel, not a great game, but the New Game Plus in there, it does change up a bit, and I do like it when games do that. I normally use Lune to get around because she flies and it's not loud, so that's what we'll probably normally do, but she's not normally in your party at this point, so I'm gonna try not to use her.
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too, stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly, huh?
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Have I talked to this person before?
Mate, I wish I was going with ya. If we could just send a bigger force, get all of Lumiere to just throw everything we got at the bloody paintress. Ah, but my brother would kill me. His number's up soon and I'm guardian for his kid.
Uncle Victor. Suits you.
But Maëlle, quite the ballsy one, eh? No looking back for her. Bet she can't wait to get out of here.
Not much hesitation on her part.
Nah, hesitation was never her style.
Okay. I did talk to that guy before, but didn't miss much. I don't think that's too important. And that just shows you a view of the dock. By the way, this game is free on Game Pass. I don't know if that matters to... It's currently free on Game Pass. And it's definitely worth playing. That's the only reason why I was able to play it. Okay, and then here's a stage with a bunch of people using chroma. Here's another angle of the dock. There should be, yep.
We should...
Okay, so now it actually moves.
Hello? Gustav, help!
To sort of explain that, there are things in the game called Pictos, which are basically items that have abilities, and you can equip them to characters. I have abilities on Gustav right now that make it so he auto-dies, which triggers an auto-death explosion, and then he gets revived, which is what happened in the beginning of the fight right there, and apparently that was enough damage to one-shot that mine.
That was close. Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
I have to get all the music discs again, too. They are considered quest items, but it's unfortunate. Then I have to get all these discs again if I want to use them. They're purely just music things for the camp. Those mines are all over the game, by the way. They normally give you a cosmetic. But I should have at least most of them by now, so we'll see what happens.
I've always loved the harbor.
When do I get Gustav's journal? I think it's after this, so it should be good. I'm gonna possibly unmute everyone in the party later on, by the way. I just want to get through
I see
this.
your apprentices.
These cutscenes.
Gustav! Gustav!
What?
Here. Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not. What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah,
You told me that.
right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
This too is your legacy.
In a way. It's yours too.
There's a little lantern on his... Yeah, right behind him. I didn't realize that.
Esti tornere marina. Esti l'inaki soledad. Tona ora tola alina. Esta surano taki lera
I'm here.
There you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
Santé, les amis.
Santé!
Yeah, no, I could use a drink.
Five tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even Maëlle showed up, and she hates these things.
She's wearing her
Wanna go
outfit.
take a look?
I don't... Maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank your sister for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
So obviously the music in this game is copywritten, but apparently, I'm hoping this is still the case, they are not shutting down videos that have the music in their game. So hopefully that is still the case. Because honestly, the music is like a huge portion of the game.
Let's at least check on Maëlle and my apprentices.
Okay, so each one of these tents can use a token to get you something. You start with one token. You can get one from this dude in white over here, which we are gonna do, and then if you beat the fight with Maëlle down there, then you will also get another token.
Wow! So many expeditioners! So cool!
They gave this little man a deep voice.
That's... He made that overnight.
Because he, I would assume, is 7 or 8.
Dad! Damn. Now I feel stupid for fighting with him. Oh, Dad. You take it.
What?
I'm not sure I'll ever use it. Maybe I'll go blind like my father, or maybe another expedition will succeed. I want to support the expedition now. Take it. It may be useful to you. It's okay. I don't need the uniform to know my dad's with me.
Thanks.
I never put it together that his dad was, by the time we meet him in the before the Guamage, his dad is blind, and that's why he makes a big deal about smelling Sophie. There's, you can talk to a lot of these people here. Do I get his journal from these guys?
Gustav, we got something for you.
Yeah. I got you an old-ass journal.
For your field notes, so when you come back, you can tell us everything.
They'll definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Paintress.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
We shall faithfully record all our adventures, every strange and wondrous thing.
And Nevrons.
I can do that. And in return, do you solemnly promise to take care of the Shield Dome while I'm gone? I'm entrusting you with the safety of Lumiere.
I promise.
Promise.
Adrien?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
I should check on Maya. She's probably alone, as usual. I can't believe you're working right now.
Tristan dragged me here.
Is that the final spot? It's amazing you triangulated Expedition Zero's landing site.
Theoretically. Extrapolated from the archives, but... that was 67 years ago. So much of the landscape has changed.
I trust your calculations.
Thanks.
It's a good strategy for tracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any survivors, and they made it to the monolith, so...
Assuming the records are correct, my calculations are correct, that they left clear markers, that the road conditions haven't changed, that...
You need a drink.
Go away, Gustav.
You could talk to all these people. I have done so in my first playthrough, which is which is part of the stream I did do last week, so it's not that important.
Gustav,
These guys,
just the man I wanted to see.
just more expedition. Yeah.
You want a rematch, don't you?
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
After tomorrow, you'll be the undisputed expert on expedition history.
That's tomorrow.
Expedition
What about
history.
today?
Who am I to deny you? Fire away.
How many years ago was the fracture?
You're kidding. This is your question.
Yes. When did our world break apart and our luminous city get thrown into the middle of the ocean?
67 years ago.
Brilliant. I concede. You are the undisputed expert on Lumieran history.
What are you talking about? Every child knows this. The monolith's essentially a reverse calendar, counting down since the fracture happened in year 100.
All right, fine. Another one then. Which was the first expedition to depart for the continent?
Expedition Zero.
Correct. That still annoys me. They left in year 100. They should be called Expedition 100. Makes no sense. Lumiere will be long gone before the monolith hit Zero. What is Illumina?
Abilities you internalize by using a Pictos in battle after enough times.
Well done, well done.
Not really. I mean, I created the Lumina converter, so...
I hereby officially end our feud. With your departure, Lumiere loses a brilliant light. And a good friend.
You big softy.
All right, here's a token. Go and spend it on something.
So on the left is a Picto, some sort of Picto part. Use it on something eventually, which I didn't really realize what it was. You get a hairstyle from the middle and an old key from the right, which eventually does get you a journal entry. We're about to see if we can still defeat Mael. It's like her skin went back to default out of that cutscene. Can I still be everybody? Yep. I'm someone else joining this.
I knew I'd find
Okay,
you.
no, doesn't matter.
Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time. The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your Gommage. You don't need to leave yet. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
I know you think that, but it's...
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
So do you.
No, I don't.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Lumiere's not my home. Not the way it is for you. Besides, this way I can keep an eye on you forever.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Shush. You're lucky you have a sister who cares.
Doubly lucky, since now I have 2.
Alright, enough chit-chat. Come on, old man, let's have a duel.
Old man?
You're pretty much the oldest man in Lumiere now. Not this time, I'm not
Okay, so he's 2 moves still. She has less health now? Or did she have more? I don't remember how much health she had. I thought she had like 80,000, so maybe she has more now.
Not bad for the oldest man in Lumiere, eh?
Congratulations, you beat a teenager. Take this token as your well-deserved prize.
There's a sister.
Ah, Emma's here. Your sister's going to be looking for you.
Our beloved chief counselor. Yeah, I should go talk to her.
Don't get too drunk tonight, okay?
My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye.
Alright, as soon as you talk to his sister, you can't come back here, so make sure you do anything here if you end up doing this yourselves. So we're gonna go ahead and snag everyone.
Hello there, Gustav. Perhaps one of these artifacts may prove useful to your mission.
Colette, you've been holding out on us.
Relics from before the fracture.
That's kind of you to share.
I may not be able to join the expedition, but I'd still like to help.
Ah. Yes, I'm curious.
Take good care of it.
Okay.
Hey, Amandine. Having fun?
Oh, hey, handsome. Perfect timing. I'm styling everyone before we ship out.
Certainly important. Can you style me up too?
On it. Just...
Alright, let's see what you got.
Voila. Looking...
Hey, Gustav. Check out the new pictos I made.
Looks a bit rough.
I've been working on this for months.
Your personal master.
It's dead useful. Trust.
Sure.
Great.
Call it morbid cute.
You won't regret it.
They apparently you can make Pictos, just like they sort of show off here, but you never really get to make your own. Okay, I mean obviously there's a lot of other people we can talk to here, but
The chief counselor honors us with her presence.
not too worried about it.
What? Still mad I'm going?
This is a definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. They might just find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that'll have a real impact.
Em, you're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part, out there, and win us a chance to live.
We're never going to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Just take care of Mael, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
Me? You're her guardian too. You stop her.
We're her guardians, not her jailers. She really wants off this island.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
Here we go. That's cute. Little candle.
Expeditioners. The Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe.
About 15.
Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all too short lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you.
It's about 25.
Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth. Tomorrow comes. Thanks to you. Expedition 33.
How did you survive the Gomarsh? Which expedition are you from?
So no head.
Fall back!
Stop! Come on, we need to go! He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde! What do we do now?
Regroup at the rally point. The Indigo Tree. Come on! Move! Fucking snap out!
And then there was one. It'd be really fucking sweet to have an Expedition 33 outfit in my life. Or just like any clothing in this style would be sweet. I think one of the main gripes I do have about some of these cutscenes is all the how blurry they make the backgrounds. Obviously they want you to focus on shit up front, but it's annoying as hell. Okay, do I start with my whole party? Is the question here. They definitely make it seem like it. If it's true, then this should be a pretty easy cakewalk. By the way, normal game up until the... It's either... I think it's the beginning of Act 2. Your damage cap for every hit is maxed out at 9,999. Once you get to Act 3, I think. Beginning of Act 3 is when that damage cap can be removed. And as you've seen in the tutorial, things were having, what, like 80 to 100,000 health, so That has definitely scaled up quite a bit. Can I change? Okay, everyone is here. I would like to use the people who aren't max level yet. And I'm kind of set sort of a rule that I want to try to do, and that is that I will use Lune and Mael until they are max level, and then I'll swap between people. Okay, do I keep... Okay, I have all of his outfits still. Oh, you can wear this. Interesting. You can wear his hairstyle. That's cool. I'm glad they did this. And everyone else's clothing is still here. Looks like I have to level him. Unlock his... Yeah, I have to unlock these again. Okay. Quick rundown of how the game works. Every time you level up, you get 3 attribute points. As you can see off to the right mid area of my screen. At max level, you have enough to max out 3 of them. And normally I just max out might along with whatever the weapon scales off of that person uses. Maxing out agility also increases your speed throughout the fight, so that's also a really good one to have. Yeah, for the most part. That's basically the quick rundown. Since at the bottom right it says luminous, large number out of large number. As you can see at the bottom right where it says 580 out of 585. When you get a Pictos, you equip it to a character. After they use it for 4 battles, the passive that's on that luminous can go over here, and you can use luminous points to permanently, or not permanently, you'll just kind of attach it to that person. So basically, the more luminous points you have, the more Pictos passes you can have on a person. So basically, you just get stronger the more you have to an extent. That extent being not all of them are useful, and you can't just keep using the same one. Like, they don't stack, so. But he does have some skill points, he does have some skills we can unlock. We have to get to the first flag, though, I'm assuming. Also, a little thing to note is whenever a person is actually damaged, they will be bloody like this. So you'll see that a lot while I do this auto-explosion build. I wish they had more enemies just chilled around like this one is in this cutscene. Normally they're up walking around. By default, by the way, all these people are in their expedition outfit. That's why I do auto build. Auto death build. We're gonna see how many of these fights end that fast. Full health. Except for Luna. Which is okay. Looks like I still have all of my vials, and off to the right side, Chroma Elixirs is a full heal for the whole party, and then you have a normal heal potion, an AP potion, and a revive potion, and those all reset once you rest at a flag. So those carry it over as well, so that's pretty nice. So these grapple points are a thing that Expeditioners normally set up as well, and the main team that did those is Expedition 69, as we will see in a little bit. Normally I do up the brightness in certain games, but upping the brightness in this kind of makes you blind in certain spots. These are all past fallen Expeditioners.
You do that, we both die. Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustave.
Lune. The others.
I know. We're the only ones left. You don't get to die.
It's just a matter of time before we're already dead. Look around, look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue. Get up. We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucien.
This is not the place. The Lumina converter seems intact. It's
about time to test it in real conditions.
Putain. Putain.
Wonder how many fights are gonna be like this. Oh, Dodger upgraded already. That's a good sign. That means Pictos will be leveling up pretty fast.
We did it, Gustav. Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
Oh, so the little lamp that was on his back is the converter.
Yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't realize this then.
There might be other survivors at the Indigo
So
tree.
maybe that's how we get awards for killing enemies when we, after a fight, is we suck up their essence and then it's used to something. Oof. Went from 1 to 21. That's the first Pictos you get. Dodger's a really good one. It only cost 1, and especially at the beginning of the game, you're not used to encountering. It's really good for AP game. I did pass a flag already, didn't I? Did I? I think I did. We just want to give Gustav some skills. Because right now he's kind of... I mean, auto-death build's gonna carry us for a while, but it'd be nice for Gustav to have more than 2 skills. I think that is amazing. Like, this isn't even as good as can look either. This is just Xbox. I have it on performance, I think. Actually, I have it on balanced. I haven't ever had any frame drops in this game other than one time. Okay, I can shoot now. What do you want? If we ever for somehow struggle, I do have those 200 plus luminous points, so at the very least that should help. Okay. I don't see us really needing any of these, but we want to aim for moves that give us more hits than anything, because that charges his overcharge ability. Damage. Can break. Can single target. We want to powerful here is not going to do much because we have Pictos that give us powerful. So we're going to replace that with Shatter. We're not going to need Recovery either. Because we have healing bottles, we also have Lune, I use healing stuff on her. Gustav also has an ability that gives him 20% self-heal if he really needs it, so I should. Next fight we do, I want to pay attention to the XP we're getting. I'm going backwards now. Because we need a lot of XP to reach max level of these people, so I just want to roughly get an estimate of what we're looking at. Okay. It's not the best, but that makes sense, because these enemies are not the best. So, quick rundown of what item glows mean. White usually means just chroma, blue means an item of some sort, and pink, or more so a purple. Purple means it's a color of Lumina.
Useful.
Or an item material, I believe.
Nice.
Crit burn, nice. Crit burn's a really good one. Let me look at which one crit burn is real fast. See, yeah, I'm using it on Gustav right now. Or no. That was like a 20 something I just got. 21, I think it was. Yeah. Crit chance on burning enemies, it's really good, especially for Une early game. I think both these characters can do fire moves. I remember an enemy dropping down right there.
Useful.
It's in another area. Oh, he's up there. He's supposed to drop down.
Is that a house?
Looks abandoned.
Huh.
This will be useful.
Okay, straight to Grandiose Catalyst. Okay. Max level for weapons is 33.
Else made it. They'll regroup there.
Yeah.
So that's normally end game upgrade material, so it makes sense. Okay, that way is the way forward, so let's go back down here.
Good stuff.
Oh, I can make my bottles even stronger. So that gave me a 7th energy bottle. Huh. Wonder what the limit on those are then. So normally this is what you want to do. Shoot them, stun them, hit them, like whatever you need to do. Which will make it so you go first. But we have a Pictos that makes us go first no matter what. So normally it's not normally a problem. And I also auto-die. So even if I didn't go first, they'd be taking some damage.
Lovely.
So that's pretty much what the fights are going to look like, it seems, for a little bit.
Here we are, huh?
Yeah. The continent. The indigo trees over there.
So this pathway that's up here is something you can't get to until later on.
An advantage.
Hey, it's the thumbnail on YouTube. By the way, if you really don't want to face these enemies, you can always just kind of swoosh on by.
What have we here?
I am gonna do so though, because we'll get slow amounts of XP, and facing enemies normally gets you some sort of material or upgrade. Also gets you chroma, but these enemies aren't really giving us much. I'm assuming most of the stuff we buy using chromas can be a lot. But yeah, if you're ever, when you're going through this and you're ever struggling, make sure you shoot their orbs, because it does a decent chunk. And by the way, on the right side, at the beginning of the fight, all of those things popping up, those are all buffs and different things triggering.
Nice.
That's an enemy later on in the game. And then one of the more annoying type of enemies are these flying enemies. If an enemy is flying, you can only hit them with free shots. Or explosions. Which is another reason why I use this auto death build. It's really good for farming. Also saves you a bunch of time, because
This one looks dangerous.
this is the only one that looks like this, by the way. It's pretty cool looking. You get a unique weapon from this thing that's pretty good. Didn't die right away. He has about...
Let us stay.
about 700 to 800 health then.
Useful.
I recommend, at the beginning of the game, trying to fight this dude until you're used to the game enough to kill him. It's not too bad, and it's worth it. By the way, another big Pictos to eventually get is one called Cheater, and that's why I was able to move twice in a row. If you ever have another move, though, that allows you to move again, like to go again immediately, like, moving twice in a row is the limit. Unless you have, like, a lot of speed that allows you to go again. Ooh, 14,000 chroma. That's like, I think that's the biggest amount I've ever gotten off of a drop. So if you really needed to, you could farm at the beginning of the game. Wouldn't recommend it too much. These guys don't give almost any XP. What I would recommend, though, is fighting enough times to unlock your Pictos, and then distribute them across your team as soon as you can with some of these. Like Dodger, that's a great one to have early game. That Fire one, great early game, because there's a lot of fire procs. Like, I still use both of those. But yeah, Pictos are really good to have. I've seen a lot of feedback on this game, and a lot of people not even realizing that you can use their luminous points for the passives of those Pictos.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
69.
Probably Expedition 69.
Yep.
The Climbers Expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
Yep, but we don't get to see how they ended up until way later in the game.
Something's wrong with it. Why isn't it attacking us?
Well, it certainly attacked them. An expedition journal. 81. Learn from the ones who came before.
And lay the trail for the ones who come after.
Expedition 81, René. Huge discovery. This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave. Gregoire is, as usual, deeply suspicious, but this could change our entire understanding of Nevron.
I gotta grab all these again, so something kills them.
They communicated with a Nevron.
The dead here don't disappear like in Lumiere. Their chroma stays inside their bodies.
On the beach, some did disappear.
He wasn't a Nevron.
Something about the way Nevron's kills seems to affect our chroma.
Perhaps your friend here can enlighten us. It really does speak.
What do you mean, light?
Did you kill these people?
Painted? By the paintress? If we bring it light, perhaps we can learn more.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Alright, so just because they gave a little hint at it, I'll say this at the very most. Everyone who gets Gumage gets turned into chroma, which then goes back to the paintress. But when Nevrons kill people, they turn into statues, which withhold their chroma, so it doesn't go back to the paintress. So that's a little tidbit to know right here. Trying to get a guesstimation on how these people died. So I don't think it ever really states.
Flares!
Survivors!
Hurry! Oh, lovely.
Burning shots, that's another great one. That's more fire damage. The fire techs early game are really good.
This will be
that energy is really good. I believe that gives you AP on creature being killed. So it's really good for these ad creatures.
Well, that will help.
Not so great for the boss fights, just strictly because normally the fight's over when they're dead. Alright, let's kill a few of these. Yep, that's fine. We got a weapon upgrade. Not really important, but...
This will be useful.
There is a resin around here somewhere that we're looking for. By the way, the battle music changes depending on, like, the enemy.
You could light
There we go.
something else.
Now we bring that back to Mr. Man. So there are, I think it was 9 of these white Neverons, and if you help them all without killing them, except for one being an exception, which is the one that wants to die, if you help them all, you'll get 100 colored lumina towards the end of the game.
What did it mean by light? Let's keep an eye out for other Neverons like this one.
Yeah, that gave me another
We
healing
might learn
bottle.
something.
It's kind of crazy that it's giving me more bottles, because I don't really feel like I ever need bottles. Well, more. I feel like the amount I have right now is pretty solid. There's no fall damage, by the way. Can't break these, can I? I don't think I ever went through there before. I have to... I'll have to come back. To be able to break those, you need to find 4 out of 9 of a certain thing. And we can do that as soon as we get to the second open area, I believe.
Fuck. It's big. Fall back!
Putain de merde.
Oh, thanks.
Careful. He's building up chroma. Not looking good.
So that shield up there gives them an instance of damage protected. 7. I like how it's scripted to not die. I have a bunch of Pictos that help me keep shooting like that if I need to. My turn has to end for this, yeah.
Must.
That one's not that useful as one. Early game, it is.
Celebrate later. There'll be others. We should be safe up in the tree.
You think so?
Putain, nobody.
Wait, there's a message on the wall. Took my mile to the weird corals. Head north, look for a door inside a hut.
Maya.
This doesn't make sense. Who would have written this? It sounds like an expeditioner, but everyone knows to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like anyone on the team. What if it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No. Not yet. Protocol is to regroup at the rally point and wait 3 days. This message feels off. If it was an expeditioner, they would have stayed here. Everyone knows the protocol.
Right, but they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things change in the field.
There's a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
There's a reason. It's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result? Look, I'm going after Maya. Protocol also states, never move solo. I'll let you choose which protocol to break.
Oh. A little hint, by the way. If she did stay here, they literally would be here the whole fucking game, because no one else shows up here. I'll wait until this item goes away so I can sell. Empowering attack. Does it say what it does after? Oh. That is something I dislike. I think they... Even if it's just an upgrade, I think it needs to update you on how it upgrade.
This will be useful.
By the way, there's no limit on colors of Lumina. So if you ever do struggle, there are ways to farm colors of Lumina. Which is a thing I did do for a while, so I have so much extra. So I just farmed it just in case I needed it for some reason. Because farming it early games is not easy. You want to be like probably Act 3.
So,
at
the
least.
message said head north to the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
I think this fight gives an item normally. Yeah, there we go. A 1 level upgrade. Is this the boss fight, or is this the... Yeah, I think this is a boss fight. We're gonna instantly go into an area where this is normally supposed to be a thing you don't do right away. Because this is a rough enemy to face. Which I did do as a level 12, I believe. Which I didn't need to, but it did give me 5 levels. Let's see here. By the way, I have Lune built for using all the elements. When she crits using that move we just did, she gets 4 strains of every one of every element, and then I use the elemental genies at the bottom, which consumes them all to do a lot of damage. So that's basically the whole build for her. Nice. So, first defense, that Pictos we just got on left side, that is a really good one to have early game, it's a lot of damage. Went up all the way to 30, nice. So yeah, the dodging on that boss is not bad. I was able to do it as a level 12, you can get used to it. It did take a decent amount of time to fight it since I wasn't doing much damage at level 12. But when I did, I got that Pictos, I got 5 levels of XP for everyone who's in the party at the time. So it's not a bad idea if you feel like you can handle it early game. Normally, whenever you see a camp in the open world, normally there's an item chilling somewhere near it. Okay, it wants us to go that way. That way's a bridge that's not built yet. So I think we're ready to just party. Those enemies respawn since we left an area.
Make camp.
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
We won't find Mael if we're dead.
We can't make camp, but it's just going to be some dialogue of her and him going back and forth and how he's not okay. So I want to see what happens if we just never do that.
We should camp first.
That's unfortunate. Forced dialogue. So this camp we're about to load into, this is a recurring camp that's always the same, but throughout the game you'll have more people and upgrade person to talk to.
I'm sorry about earlier. The beach was not your fault.
No, it was. I convinced Alan to land there.
So, we can rest a bit? But, the moon is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Mael alone a minute longer than I have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Mael your corpse. We have to think every step through. The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face. He must be, what, 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly! He killed us all so easily, he doesn't need to fake a message. Lucien. Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all... I am not letting Mael die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, no, no! We have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the Paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When. We knew not all of us would make it. But we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight, it's just Maëlle,
Maëlle swore the same oath.
I know that!
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that? Do you still believe that? Do you?
I hope I do.
Fuck the mission. Really?
Sorry.
I kind of want to see how far we can get without resting on a flag, because so far we definitely have not needed to. I'm gonna look up real quick just to see if there is a limit on potion bottles. Because I'm sure someone has found out. Okay, no one says anything about it. Like, it doesn't instantly pop up, so... we'll see. You can talk to characters at camp, by the way, and get some more dialogue if you really want to. Right now, it's just... it would just be more of Gustav being emotionally unstable and her trying to get him to move on.
'68. Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. The storm, at least.
Alright, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Maëlle must be close by.
Man, he looks fucking good in that outfit. Is that a full button up or just a... Looks like it might be. I need a vest like that. Why? Fucking sweet. By the way, if anyone of you do play this, I recommend swapping sprint to toggle, because normally you have to hold down right trigger. And at first, it's not that bad to have to hold it down, but...
Great.
Mael said that, that's surprising. But after a while, you'll realize that anytime you want to look around, you should just stop the sprint, but... Sprinting around is not really a downside unless you want to look around. There it is. Oh, so that does go up too. I honestly do not need this to go up, but it's good to know. Enemy jump in.
Wait. Evron. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
I wonder why the enemies that are supposed to jump down are not doing so. That one making noise is supposed to land over here. There he is, he's up there. Huh. Wonder why that breaks that script. I'll have to come back later. Hopefully, hopefully he doesn't have anything that important. That ticking noise, by the way, is how you know an enemy has spotted you. Marking shots are really useful as well. CL said that one. That's just so good.
Those mines. Be careful.
That's an enemy right there. Some of these enemies are not working like they're supposed to. Because these guys, some of these guys in this area are hiding underground like that one. I don't know what's breaking the scripts of some of these enemies.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, see, you can tell that one's fake because of that. And then there should be two in the ground over here. Are these gonna work? Yeah.
Great.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
flag. Just looking around, I know there's at least this.
Ow, wow.
Minoko said that one.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go. Someone lives here.
Is that Verso?
Where are we? This is...
So Verso brought her here. Interesting. We're about to meet the curator, and I thought the curator brought her here. I didn't put together that that frame of seeing that dude out there. I didn't remember that. Yeah, all these are blocked again, right? Yeah. Can I instantly go in here? Yeah.
This will be useful.
So that allows me to upgrade another thing. So this is their dogs. One is Noko and one's Minoko. Which is how some characters later on get their names. I'll walk in his hair.
Mael?
Gustav? Are you real? Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have been for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With
The curator.
with him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
See, it's rooms like this that make me want to up the brightness, but why is it so dark right now? I feel like it's a little too... Oh. I feel like it's a little too dark right now. I don't remember it being this dark in here.
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
I can do this right away as well.
Well, that will help.
That's 2 out of the 3 secrets in this building. And the third one you can't do until you, open that door up there. It's a bathroom behind that door up there, and if you break, or even just walk through the mirror, I believe, you'll fall down behind this painting right here, and you'll get an item. Ooh, I almost had that one. Okay.
Again. We just trained earlier. All right. But this time I have backup.
Ooh. How many is that? Half. So about that is 2 mil. So this guy has about 3.5 million health.
Elements, converge! Let's push forward. Meet your reckoning.
That's a decent amount of XP. So they need... how many zeros is that? 19 million XP to level up again?
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today.
I wish you could keep training with him this spot.
You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Okay, I think that's everything we can do in here. All these other doors are locked. The only other thing you can interact with right now is that piano in there, so...
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
That's no-go.
Is that a Jestrel?
Okay, he talks about Verso.
That, big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noko will trade you lots of useful items with Chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the Esquier exist too. Are there more Jestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Noko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Gestrals.
So Mael, already at this point, has hung out with Noko, Noko for a while. Knows that there's a Gestral village nearby. Noko talks about Verso, which is that guy that was outside watching us when we went in. But somehow has not met Verso. Interesting. Colors of Lumia are always at 1,000 each, and they're always worth buying, by the way. Especially later on, when 1,000 chroma is pretty much not that much. What do I use? Okay. I mean, it's sort of a spoiler, but not anything that's really going to matter too much. Monoko is Noko's father. So I just wanted to see if somehow that would have done anything.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
Great.
It never states how long she was here for, but it definitely makes it seem like she was here for like 3 or 4 days at least.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
By the way, a really good thing to know. Like I said earlier, for your Pictos to be unlocked and be usable as passives, you need to have 4 fights with them, which will show with an aura around it. In order for it to count, your character has to be alive, the one using those Pictos, so... being aware of that is important. Okay, it wants us to go that way, but this way there's a white Nevron, and we're gonna do that real fast. Just some minor parkour to help it. I mean, that's a decent amount of XP.
Great.
So this thing is missing its mine. And that's over here. The parkour, I do enjoy the parkour in this game. The only thing you gotta look out for is if you fall like a foot, like not even, you'll do a roll, and that normally fucks you over. This is the only bad part about having toggle sprint on, is because having toggle sprint on can mess with the parkour. You're not ready for it.
Well, that will help.
I don't think there's any items down there.
It said something.
So that's 2 out of the 9 already. You can kill them and get like almost no rewards, but you will get some Lumina. But it's definitely more worth it to... Ooh. I did not see that before.
Nice.
Okay. Augmented aim. Which one is that one? I still got it at level 5 somewhere, so I'm not too worried about not getting it before then. This one. I mean, that's pretty good. Because by now you have a Pictos that has a chance to give Marked. I think you have a Pictos that has a chance to give Fire. And a lot of enemies currently right now have weak spots to shoot. So this is really good. So that's a good one to have early on. So the script on this one broke too. Normally this thing's supposed to jump down.
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Well, it had a few shield, but it didn't matter.
Nice.
My weapon's level 33, by the way, so these upgrades for the weapons aren't really gonna do much for me anymore. 68.
Good
Staggering attack. I know, this might get annoying that I'm checking these, but... it's good to know what I'm picking up. 50% increased break damage on base attack. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely on the low end of Pictos early on. I have a few Pictos that let me do a few base attacks whenever I do a base attack. So that in combination with the one we just picked up is pretty good, but... okay, that's great point.
Nice.
Rewarding mark, that's really good. Whenever you mark an enemy, the next shot does damage to it, like extra damage, and then goes away. But with rewarding mark, if you hit a marked enemy, you get some AP as a bonus as well, so that's really good. That's one of the reasons why when I when I kept shooting with Gustav that one time, I kept getting some AP back. So it's definitely a good thing to have as well if you're doing a lot of free aim shots. The Pictos in this game are a big portion of gameplay. Trying to keep an eye out for things I didn't catch before. So that growl is supposed to help you find this little hole. It's a little bonus area. Can you get me? Yeah, you can. These things aren't that hard to dodge, by the way, so if you, whether if you want to fight them or not, it should be easy either way. That X means, I got marked. By the way, if you guys didn't realize this, there's 3 smaller ones you have to find for this to open. Oh, I didn't realize I got the 3rd one already.
What have we here?
And there's an item. I didn't jump soon enough.
What have we here?
By the way, if you are using a controller to play this, it will rumble every time you are near an area where you can zip off to something else, so that is good to have. Because it's not... Sometimes it's not obvious that there's something you can zip to. I had mine on until I did everything in the game.
Expedition 68, Elodie.
It's a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us, but who have overcome the storm? After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm, and it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We might unmute the party, just because it's been muted for a while. But, I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. Forever says he's going to the library. Let's see. Okay. Doesn't seem like they really need me for anything right now. I don't mind hearing them talk and talking to them, but they're gonna hear me talk to myself a lot, and I don't want to bother whatever they're doing. Is everything working like it's supposed to still? Looks like so. I have not eaten anything yet, so I should get a snack at some point, but I will give that a little bit longer. Okay. Solid.
So many. I don't like this. Merde. This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
This would have been a good spot for one. Ah, still kind of go through here. So like I said earlier, normally these things when you fight them, or when you beat them, give you cosmetics. And usually, what they're wearing kind of tells you what you're gonna get. So I believe this one gives you a short hairstyle for Mael. Yeah. Which is good. I like the short hairstyle for her. Right now I'm using short right now, but for white hair. Okay, I'd say about 2.5 million health.
Converge. Let's push forward. Meet your reckoning.
Well, it's giving us this. Okay. It gave us the skin already. That's a quest item. I didn't realize it would give us allow us to pick that up already. Every time we kill one of those, it gives us the skin, and we only need one of them for the creature who wants it. Came from this way, right? Yeah. so weird that that one kind of is trying to get you to go somewhere.
This building has a certain melancholy beauty. A lone outpost of humanity nestled amongst the corals. A sailor lost at sea.
Our resident cynic is now a poet.
Wouldn't expect a Cartesian engineer to understand beauty.
Don't remember exactly what's up here.
Oh, lovely.
Uh-huh.
Let's push forward. That hurts. Meet your
Not too bad.
Useful.
Okay, I'm assuming that pathway just lets me come back, yeah. I don't know if I have ever come back and destroyed those. Normally, those are just colors of Lumiere in there. Sometimes an item.
Lovely.
Great.
By the way, for anyone watching currently, if anyone stops by, it does noticeably say New Game Plus. If anyone does stop by and they want to talk about the game, it might spoil it for some of you, so just be aware that if you don't want to get spoiled, and it does come down to like me chatting with someone, just a heads up. I will try to let you know that the conversation is heading that way. I also really want to state that the first time you're playing this, these combats are going to be a bit more difficult than what you're seeing. This auto death stuff you get, let's see, you get sort of mid-act 2, I believe. The auto death's not bad. The only thing that does get annoying is auto death strictly works really well with the Pictos that lets you self-revive one time, and you don't get that until the end of Act 2, roughly. So if you do use auto death, you have to get used to reviving the person who auto dies, or else you won't let them have a decent amount of XP, and they will also not be able to
What have we here?
help unlock Pictos. I'm gonna pause here for a second, make sure these notifications I'm getting aren't someone trying to get a hold of me. I think everything was good. It's just standing normal now. I'll get a shape of health for that.
Gustav, wait! It seems peaceful. As long as we don't touch the flowers.
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a paintress creation.
Putain!
Damn, Maya, what was that?
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
Look, a red tree. The Gestural village must be ahead.
You know what Neverons are capable of.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
See, what's rough about that right there is they never really explain the deal with this. Not fully, anyway. It's basically just speculation. Speculation. Camp time. I need to watch that again. Because it's... She had a dream about Verso.
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected. Hey. You okay?
Death out here's not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. Life of a foster child, right? But not like that. On the beach, that man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not. And now we've finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gamage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but... The Gamage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him? You run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know?
Sure.
I just watched that nightmare a few more times while that cutscene was playing. It looks like it's a nightmare of her coming across Verso, who's killed a few people. So maybe that's what happened while Gustav was doing his own thing, is she come across him, who also killed some of the expeditioners, and then he took her to the mansion.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
A level 1 item. That's her starting weapon. Yeah, max level. So unless I decide to use a different weapon, it's pretty much useless. Then I can use our 257 colors Illumina if I want to, but we're solid. As you play this game, by the way, I highly recommend you take your time at every time you go to camp and talk to people. I might skip a few just because I
Told you Gestrels were real.
feel these aren't really that important.
Well, I thought it.
How did the Gestrels survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them. Gestrels.
Wait a second. So these are at max. So I won't be getting ones that upgrade them to make them stronger, but I will be getting them ones to upgrade the quantity that I can have.
For those who come after.
Okay, after this I'm gonna check the party again and make sure no one's trying to play anything.
Been a long time since I've seen you play.
A gestural village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean, what other fairy tales are real?
This is ultimately a war of information. There's still too much we don't understand. Where the paintress comes from? Why she does what she does? Who is she? 70 years and we still barely know anything.
And the man on the beach? Yeah, too many unknowns. But if we take down the paintress, at least that gives future generations a chance to unravel the mystery.
You seem better than before.
Yeah. Holding it together. Shock's worn off. A bit. We can't bring anyone back. But I thought we can keep their spirit alive by pushing forward. And at least there's 3 of us now. The mission hasn't changed.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes. Okay. Okay, is anyone trying to play anything, or am I good to continue? Yeah. I'm trying to decide what we want to do. Where are Yeah, okay. There's one area I need to go through before Gestural Village.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrals then.
I believe it's that one. And over here... Actually, let's go over here first. There's a white Nebron over here. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what we need to do in here, go through the Red Forest, get to the Gestural Village, and then we might end stream for at least this game there. At some point, we will come back to this area, and we will get an item. There's a logbook back here, actually.
Expedition 53, Lilu. Dominique's other injuries are manageable, but she's been in a coma for 2 weeks with no change. Fuck. What do we do? We can't just leave her here. But what about the mission? Lance says give her 1 more week, but Dom would have wanted us to go on. She'd have yelled at us for even staying this long. It's the right choice. It is. Even if it doesn't feel like it, right? Right? Pons found a plant, tested it on some animals, says it'll be painless for Dom. A tincture. It's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. But it's what she would have wanted.
Alright, so this upcoming place is kind of a maze. So it's not that pleasant to go through, so I might just cruise on through. Normally I would explore the map, but I know we're about to get a SK, which is going to be our mount, which will allow us to move a bit faster around, so we'll try to aim for that first.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
The goal with these creatures is you want to chase them until they get to their platform. And then you have a certain amount of time to kill it before it runs away. And it always gives you upgrade material.
Not looking good.
Great.
Energizing jump. Trying to think, have we even fought anything that makes us jump yet? I know there's some enemies up ahead that might, so maybe it's just getting us ready for those.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
I don't see
I
any.
think they mean us.
They must be Gestrels. They're cute, but they're idiots.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Hey, we're not Nevrons!
Now's our chance.
So that at the end is unique to them in particular, these enemies. Whenever they die, you have to dodge them one last time.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. No coast us.
Kapatate, oh, te loco te que pate. Oh, hati no ko que parque debe sakapatate.
If you guide us to your village.
Lero maricón. Okay, Lil. Pero que de mi bossa kapatat. Ni sugama bi de virageo.
Guide us to your village, and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you...
Cheri saka kipo?
Trust me. I hate liars.
Okay, Lil. Kama vive, le ko mi sakapata. Y come oro putu.
You're better with Gestrels than humans.
They're less complicated.
I'm gonna cruise past some of these enemies.
Well, that will help.
What's an item? Can I bait you out?
You can use that.
Attack lifesteal, that's pretty good. I don't know how I gotta run that. Oh well, that's the beginning of the level. I do recommend you fight these things if you play this yourself. These enemies aren't going to offer me anything important. Energizing start, really good. That's one that Josh missed. If he tries to find that again, I'll have to try to remember that. Josh beat the game as well, he just hasn't done everything like I have. They should be updating this game at some point, adding a little bit more content, but they have not promised any DLC, but they're open to it. I don't think I need to fight these mimes again if I have it. Those aren't new.
Nice.
What have we here?
By the way, all of these bodies are actually dead
How does
Jestrons.
he even stand?
Currently dead Jestrons. You can...
Ugh, this place is confusing.
Oh, there's an area
They
over
built
there.
it to make their village harder to find.
So if I can make it up there, I can grapple up there. I don't think I've ever went that way before. So I'll have to remember to come back once I can break this.
Useful.
Building tent, nice.
Third, Damien. Damn it! I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already. We're nowhere close to the Paintress.
Yeah. I don't know how they got cars here. I have to go all the way around to grab that.
We can do that.
That roll right there is what is annoying as hell. Really? It stopped me from sprinting. Am I sprinting now? No. There. Those are shortcuts to unlock.
Zombie alert! Zombie alert! Ultimate weapon! Kawał umano. Bogi bogi, ultimate zakapatate. Bogo fighto. Odin, loku.
They sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
Engate, what you do? Magimati, ultimate creazione.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
Hey, don't get cocky, Maya. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
If you didn't notice, the best way to deal with these guys is to, if you can, break their bar, which will stagger them, and then you can shoot their shield off.
Elements converge.
I just kind of wanted to see how many of those I can get out. That was a decent amount. Brace for break damage.
Garbage! Buono! Chef Samilupe Kamapive!
Chef?
Gorgla! Lumavria Faitoru! Kotara Chestral Kamivori Obina! Gorgla Fimikola Nisu! Puki!
What have we here? Well, that will help.
What was that, stun boost? I think that's what it was. Just want to glance at it real fast. Alright, I don't really normally use the stun ones, but I probably should at this point. How much does it cost for stun? It's not bad. Let's keep that in mind whenever I need more damage. I believe stun is when you break them and they can't take a turn. So during that time frame, more damage. Which is pretty good, because on auto death explosion, the break bar is maxed out, and then I instantly stun on any move that can stun. So it's not bad. Alright, that means we have made it to the village.
We can use that.
I think we're gonna go in here, talk to a few things, maybe explore a little bit. And then I'm going to probably end stream, eat, do what I need to, and then maybe stream again afterwards, depending on what we do. 30.3 hours old. So about 3.5 days. These guys don't need to sleep, by the way. Normally I would talk to all these guys, but I know a handful of them aren't really that important.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
She doesn't like Monoka, so I wonder if I can get extra dialogue out of her early. See, this one's really good. Endgame builds use this all the time. Because you can auto-death yourself into a Picto that's called survival, I believe, and that leaves you with 1 health. So a lot of endgame builds, damage-wise, use this to instantly bring them to 100% crit rate. So it's a good one to have. And it really doesn't matter who I use here. Let's use Monaka just because.
Violence, yes.
Alright. This guy can give us more. I believe these are the ones Versa referred to as Lemurians. I shouldn't know about Versa right now. I don't know why I'm talking about him. This guy hasn't sold anything yet, does he? No.
Tomato? Preto te so kimaban. Noko no cafete toro.
Merci.
Sano? Legal. Sekira do bonina. Borito. Oh man.
Healing Mark can be pretty good too if you need it that bad, but I recommend not relying on it. So if this wind stick has a use, people don't know exactly what it is yet. So I might as well grab it.
오, 한밤 바람이? 어딨어? 오, 길. 밤에 나왔다. Ah, tous les gomma willow, oh, maleficina gomilula. Pour la fosse nabe. Ah, tous les gomma willow, faute. C'est Togao. Oh, donc boni baketto. Ah, alors comment c'est Togao?
Alright, so we can grab that when we're near SK.
Oh, green dada.
I can buy these again. Yeah, I own 2 of them now.
Oh, banana, c'est...
Okay, I also want to talk to this dude. Because you can't help them down until you talk to this dude first, so now I can help them down if I want to. I know there's an item over here. that gap. I think we're good enough to just talk to the chief now. There's a bunch of other things we can talk to and get things from, but I'll just do that off stream if I feel like it. They're not that important.
Maldito de warrior.
It wasn't that strong.
Naru, poquito de mi respecto. Mi cosuli? Gorovito bota? Un poquito le romari? Dumba kaka expeditiono.
There are so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the Paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humano, pincorinco tempentres.
Others have passed through here.
Dumba kaka expeditiono. Kato matumaro. Gorovito bota?
A white-haired man destroyed it.
Surimoto priva. Me respecto.
You know him?
Io sano villaggio. Wira foserito. Blofo. Okay. Sano bibo bota. Wira nima Cuba. Rico eske koranisu gama watero.
So SKA exists?
Kimotira. Eskero fotupo kiso. Kinikako warrior litogaki.
Why?
Eske tiradofo. Tupo eske kimabanofo mi. Amigis responsivre. Kibariko ki.
We already defeated your...
Ki? Ma? Rito tesakima rejan surimoto priva. Aiko. Sano zam. Hero. Tomo de arena. Kisore fomido de expedition. Luki to me stranger. Puki. Nisu.
The stranger?
Dumba kaka expedition. Malito de warrior. Naru. Puki tuve mi respecto.
Lead the way.
Alright, we'll leave the stream here. We'll start next time, this game, doing the arena. I do want to glance. Does this dude still only want me to do 9,999 damage?
Yeah. I
can do this real fast. Done.
Can't do this yet.
I'll do it.
Mi borona, ito savage.
Takes a little bit longer to do that on normal difficulty, obviously. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end the stream for this game anyways. I'm gonna eat and possibly stream something else, so we'll see.